Whispers in the static unveiling the Diddley conspiracy, written by Joe Rogan from the Joe Rogan Experience. Something is wrong. You can feel it. A creeping unease, it's like a shadow that follows you. A whisper you can't quite catch, but you know it's there. It's the feeling that something is lurking just out of sight, waiting to be discovered. A sense that things are not as they seem. The world around you feels off-kilter, like a puzzle with missing pieces. You see the confusion in the eyes of those around you, the uncertainty in their steps. It's as if everyone is part of a grand illusion, a carefully constructed facade. Behind the headlines, beyond the spin, lurks a truth too dangerous to ignore. The media feeds us stories, but what are they hiding? What lies beneath the surface of the news we consume every day? There is a hidden narrative, a story that is not being told. This is the Diddley conspiracy, a web of secrets and lies spun by those who wish to control the world from the shadows. It's a name that sends shivers down the spine of those who have heard it, a name that represents the unknown and the unknowable. For decades, whispers of this shadowy organization have circulated among those who dare to question the official narrative. These whispers have grown louder, more insistent, as more people begin to see the cracks in the facade. The Diddley conspiracy is not just a theory. It's a reality that has been hidden from us for too long. They operate in the shadows, pulling the strings of power, shaping the world to fit their agenda. They are the unseen hands that guide the course of history, the puppet masters who control the leaders of nations. Their influence is vast, their reach seemingly limitless. But what is their agenda? What do they hope to achieve with their secretive machinations? Is it power, control, or something even more sinister? The answers to these questions are shrouded in mystery, hidden behind layers of deception. And who are the puppet masters behind the Diddley curtain? Who are the individuals or entities that hold the reins of this clandestine organization? Are they people we know, or are they hidden in plain sight, blending in with the rest of us? This essay delves into the murky depths of this enigmatic conspiracy. We will sift through the evidence, piece together the clues, and attempt to uncover the truth. It's a journey into the unknown, a quest for answers in a world full of questions. We'll examine the origins, the players, and the chilling reach of the Diddley Society. From its inception to its current influence, we will trace the path of this shadowy organization through history. We will look at the key figures involved, the events they have influenced, and the impact they have had on our world. Brace yourself, because the truth is far stranger and more disturbing than fiction. The revelations we uncover may challenge your beliefs, shake your understanding of the world, and leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. We are entering a world of secrets and lies, where nothing is as it appears. It's a labyrinth of deception, a maze of misinformation, and at the center lies the heart of the Diddley conspiracy. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth, but also deeper into the darkness. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew, because the Diddley conspiracy is about to be exposed. The veil is about to be lifted, and the secrets of the Diddley Society will be laid bare for all to see. Are you ready to face the truth? Our journey begins in the early 20th century with a clandestine gathering of influential figures. Industrialists, politicians, media moguls, all united by a singular, chilling purpose: to control the flow of information and shape the course of human history. This was the genesis of the Diddley Society. Their name, seemingly innocuous, belies the sinister nature of their enterprise. They understood the power of narrative, the ability to mold public perception and steer the masses towards a predetermined outcome. Their weapon of choice? Propaganda. Through carefully crafted narratives disseminated through their media assets, they began to weave a web of illusion. Wars were justified, economic crises manufactured, and dissent silenced, all in service of the Diddley agenda. The Diddley Society, from its inception, sought to engineer consent to manufacture reality itself.
Their legacy is the world we live in today, a world where truth is a rare commodity, and the masses are pawns in a game they barely comprehend.
The Diddley Society understood a fundamental truth: control the information and you control the people. They embarked on a century-long campaign to infiltrate and dominate every facet of media and communication. Newspapers, radio, television. Each new medium became another tool in their arsenal. They installed their agents in key positions, shaping the narratives that reached millions. Censorship became commonplace, with dissenting voices swiftly silenced.
The advent of the internet presented a new challenge, but also a new opportunity. The Diddley Society adapted, infiltrating social media platforms, manipulating algorithms, and controlling the flow of information in the digital age. Today, their influence is more pervasive than ever. From the news we consume to the opinions we hold, the Diddley Society exerts a subtle yet undeniable influence on our lives. They have mastered the art of perception management, shaping our understanding of the world around us.
Section 4. Echoes of influence from wars to Wall Street. The fingerprints of the Diddley Society can be traced across some of the most significant events of the past century. Their reach extends far beyond what the public eye can see, influencing the very fabric of our modern world. From the outbreak of wars to the collapse of financial markets, their influence looms large. These events, often seen as random or inevitable, may have been carefully orchestrated to serve a hidden agenda.
Take, for example, the sudden and unexpected escalation of regional conflicts. These conflicts, which seem to erupt out of nowhere, often have deep-seated causes that are not immediately apparent. Were these events truly spontaneous, or were they orchestrated by unseen hands to further the Diddley agenda? The secret meetings and shadowy figures behind these political events suggest a level of coordination that is hard to ignore. The suspicious timing, the convenient narratives, all point to a deeper manipulation. Media outlets, often seen as independent, may actually be tools in the hands of those who wish to control the flow of information.
Similarly, the boom and bust cycles of the global economy raise troubling questions. These cycles, which affect millions of lives, may not be as natural as they seem. Were these natural economic fluctuations, or were they engineered by the Diddley Society to consolidate wealth and power? The concentration of wealth in the hands of a few suggests a deliberate effort to control economic outcomes. The evidence is circumstantial but compelling. Investigative journalists have uncovered patterns that suggest a coordinated effort to manipulate events for specific outcomes.
The Diddley conspiracy is not about isolated incidents. It's about a pattern of manipulation that has shaped the course of history. From political upheavals to economic crises, the fingerprints of the Diddley Society are everywhere. By controlling the narrative surrounding these events, they have been able to advance their agenda and maintain their grip on power. The media, often seen as the fourth estate, may actually be a pawn in a much larger game. Public outcry and social movements, while seemingly organic, may also be influenced by these unseen forces. The Diddley Society's ability to manipulate public perception is a testament to their far-reaching influence. In the digital age, their influence has only grown. With the advent of technology, the Diddley Society has new tools at their disposal to shape public opinion and control the narrative. Global leaders and international summits, often seen as platforms for diplomacy, may also be arenas where the Diddley Society exerts its influence. The decisions made in these high-stakes environments can have far-reaching consequences. Ultimately, the actions of the Diddley Society affect the lives of ordinary people. From the prices we pay for goods to the stability of our jobs, their influence is felt in every aspect of our daily lives. As we continue to uncover the extent of their influence, one thing becomes clear. The Diddley Society's reach is vast, and their impact on history is undeniable. The echoes of their actions reverberate through time, shaping the world we live in today.
Section 5. Voices from the shadows. Media insiders speak out. In this segment, we delve into the hidden corners of the media world where brave individuals risk everything to bring the truth to light. The true extent of the Diddley Society's influence is difficult to gauge, shrouded as it is in secrecy and misinformation. This clandestine group has managed to weave a web of control that extends into various facets of media and information dissemination. However, in recent years, cracks have begun to appear in the facade. These cracks are the result of relentless efforts by a few courageous individuals who refuse to be silenced.
Brave whistleblowers, risking their careers and reputations, have come forward to expose the truth. These individuals, often working in the shadows, have provided invaluable insights into the inner workings of the Diddley Society. Anonymous journalists, speaking under the condition of anonymity, have described a culture of fear and self-censorship within major media organizations. They recount stories of intimidation and pressure to conform to a specific narrative. They allege that stories contradicting the diddly narrative are routinely suppressed, and that journalists who dare to question the official line are ostracized or blacklisted. This environment of fear stifles free speech and undermines the very foundation of a free press.
These testimonies, though difficult to verify independently, paint a chilling picture of a media landscape controlled by unseen forces. The implications of such control are far-reaching, affecting not just the media but the very fabric of our society. They suggest that the news we consume is often carefully curated to serve the interests of the powerful, rather than to inform the public. This manipulation of information can shape public opinion and influence political outcomes, raising serious questions about the integrity of our media institutions.
The courage of these whistleblowers is a testament to the importance of seeking truth, even in the face of overwhelming pressure to conform. Their actions remind us of the critical role that a free and independent press plays in a democratic society. Their voices, though muffled, are a beacon of hope in the fight against the diddly conspiracy. They inspire others to stand up and speak out, to challenge the status quo, and to demand transparency and accountability from those in power. As we continue to uncover the layers of this conspiracy, it becomes clear that the fight for truth is far from over. It is a battle that requires the collective effort of journalists, whistleblowers, and the public alike. Together, we can push back against the forces that seek to control and manipulate information. By supporting independent journalism and protecting whistleblowers, we can ensure that the truth prevails. The journey ahead is challenging, but with determination and solidarity, we can shine a light on the shadows and reclaim the integrity of our media. The voices from the shadows are calling out, and it is up to us to listen and act.